Good morning, Libra, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I'll be doing a reading for you for the week of June 23rd to the 29th, 2024. I've already cut your decks, and I've shuffled them all 10 times each, utilizing the numerology of the date June 23rd, 2024, so we can dive right in. All right, first of all, we are getting the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is a nice card that signifies forward-moving momentum. Things perhaps might be starting to move swiftly, and like great winds of change coming in for you. This can be manifesting in a way that comes as communication coming in, or invitations, or yeah, just opportunities that are making themselves known to you in a swift manner. Now, another way to interpret this card is also being really specific and direct in what your intentions are and what you want to manifest in the world, because these things can come to you quite quickly. So you want to make sure that you mean what you say and you say what you mean. Okay, because sometimes we think we want something, and then when we get it, we're like, oh my gosh, this is not really what I want. So put some thought into things. Be specific in how you word things, because the universe can take things quite literally. So be mindful of the wording that you use. Words are spells, because and think of every way that this can manifest, and make sure that you're being quite clear, because this is a way that you can picture shooting an arrow, like this looks like. Okay, shooting an arrow with your intentions. You want to be as precise, you want to be as specific and direct as possible, leaving no room for misinterpretation. Okay, because you might get what you ask for, and sometimes that's not what we actually want. So just be precise, specific, direct, and shoot swift and shoot direct. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there with that card because yeah. All right, with the next one we have, this is like my least favorite card in the deck. I don't know why. I just always get like weird vibes on this. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords. Yeah, okay. So what I'm getting here is because we're building off of this card here, right? And so the Five of Swords can indicate losses and gains of some kind. And when I'm putting it with this card here, what I'm getting is that, being mindful of how you say things when you're manifesting. So I'm recording this on the full moon in Capricorn. So perhaps you are doing a full moon ritual to kind of purge things that are not serving you, or you want to make room for things that you want to bring in. And this is also the day after the summer solstice, so perfect time to set some manifestations and intentions for the rest of the year. Okay, so if you're not direct and specific and being very precise in what you want, it could give you some unexpected losses, or some unexpected, like the manifestations will manifest in a way that perhaps you didn't quite see coming, because you weren't being as specific as possible. Okay, so let's see if I can come up with an example here. So sometimes when things don't work out, we get upset as well, but it's actually the universe pushing us in a different direction that is more suitable for us. So yeah, sometimes, okay, this is what I'm getting. Sorry, I'm a little scattered here. So when you're putting forth a manifestation, don't, like, if things don't go the way that you plan, you're being asked to be flexible in how you get to your end goal, into how you get to your manifestation. Okay, so if you want to have $1 million, or be a millionaire or a billionaire or whatever, you want to be flexible in your journey to getting to this end goal. Okay, because if you just say, I want to be a millionaire, so universe, can I win the lottery? You are inhibiting the universe from providing for you in the most, in any other way possible, because you are just requesting for the universe to allow you to win a jackpot, or to bring that energy in for you so you can win a jackpot. But there could be opportunities for business partnership. There could be opportunities for you to get $1 million or to become a millionaire in XYZ, like in an infinite amount of ways. Okay. And so if you are flexible in the way that you can get to your end goal, just say, I want to be a millionaire or a billionaire, and I am open to the universe bringing me opportunities via multiple different avenues in order to maximize the probability, or the maximize my chances of becoming a millionaire exponentially. You know what I mean? So you're not limiting yourself to how the universe can provide for you. Okay, and seeing sometimes that when we are rigid in this way, when we are rigid in say you wanted a job, right, and you really liked it, you got laid off, or you didn't get it, or something like that, and you were really you were really confident that you were going to get it, or that this was going to be your career for the rest of your life, and you lost it, or you got laid off, or someone else got the promotion, or something like that, right? And you were upset here, okay, because someone else got it or something, and but lo and behold, this occurrence happening is what led you to an opportunity that created an amount of wealth that you've never even imagined. Okay, so look for the opportunities in places that are least expected, and when things don't work out, when doors close, other doors open, which is the universe pushing you to something else that is better. Okay, be flexible in how you get to your end goal. All right, that took a while to come out, but it did. All right, then we have the devil. Okay, now immediately what I'm getting to, a couple things actually. Immediately I'm getting here like the whole flexibility thing. Okay, you see how they're chained to this block, and if you look closely here, these chains are loosely around their neck. So I'm getting here with this rest of the reading is that you need to be flexible in getting to your end goal. Don't be too chained up. Don't be too tied up in the process, in the whole journey, okay? Because the universe can provide you with more chances and more opportunities to get your goal if you're being flexible. You're not being rigid and changed to a specific avenue, a specific road to go down in order to get your final outcome. Okay, now this is also a sign of Capricorn. This is also a card that is associated with the Capricorn zodiac sign. And this Capricorn zodiac sign is a very earthy card that is a representation of big money. It can be big money, and it can also be, because it is like a higher octave of Taurus, it could also be a card that signifies earthly pleasures and indulgences, and even addictions and toxic things that can hold you back. Okay, so if things don't work out for you in the way that you want it, make sure that you are coping with things in an appropriate manner. You want to start, especially this is a full moon in Capricorn here, and there's going to be another full moon in Capricorn in July as well. So that's rare to see. So if start working on things that you can release that are toxic to you, be it people, be it substances, be it habits that don't allow you, that inhibit you and slow you down from reaching your highest good and your highest potential. because this is like when I put these two together, I get like a heavy vibe here, but this is a very light and like a light, like positive card, okay? Because we want to, yeah, like, so during these two full moons here that we are going through in Capricorn, you want to uh shed yourself of things that do not serve you, okay? So toxic people, toxic habits, toxic work environments, you have control over it, right? You can just take these or like coping strategies as well that do not serve you. So like sex to just make you feel better, that, you know, in the end, you're not going to, your problems still exist, right? After you drink for a weekend and you feel like shit, and then you can't work on yourself or your projects because you're hungover for a week because you're old now. Like, not like I'm old, you know, so it's not like when you were 20, you can just do whatever you want the next day and it's not affecting you. So you have to be mindful of these things, or toxic people that take your energy away and that you're constantly fighting with, or that even if in a work environment that you're not like that you're not resonating with these things anymore, okay? So you need to shed these, like start letting go, like do a ritual of shedding the things that do not serve you during these full moons in Capricorn, so that you can bring in, so you can make room for all of this new energy coming in for you that is actually going to bring you money. Okay, because Capricorn is the higher octave of Taurus, and it's about big money too. Okay, opportunities to build wealth in your life. Okay, so but you want to get rid of the toxic habits, people, work environments that are not resonating with you anymore in order to make room. We're kind of like spring cleaning here, okay? With the Eight of Wands, we have the Six of Coins. So yeah, like fast moving opportunities coming in with regards to money, okay, or opportunities to make money. And the Six of Pentacles is also it's so funny because I just watched a video about Thoth and his and the concept of Ma'at comes up, because he is like, concept of Ma'at is a Egyptian goddess and concept that is about cosmic order and balance. And he's associated with Ma'at Thoth. He's the god of magic and balance and order as well. And they both weigh your heart out. They put your scales on a heart after you die in order to weigh it against a feather to see how pure intention, like what kind of life of intention you lived on the 3D realm. Was it pure intention, or was it not good intention? Sorry if I'm like not speaking correctly here. So on a normal Rider-Waite deck here, there is a gentleman, a merchant that has scales, kind of like similar like Matt, and he's weighing out who he wants to give some money to, these two beggars on the street. And so this can be signification of a gift from the universe coming in quite quickly for you, okay? That can change your whole life. But it's going to be based on your purity of intention and your values, okay? So no one's perfect, but we need to start aligning ourselves more with our higher purpose, with our values. And like I had mentioned, we want to utilize this Capricorn full moons that are coming up in order to shed ourselves, so that we can make room for these blessings coming in that will be able to come in quite swiftly if we make room for them, okay? Then we have the Two of Cups with the Five of Swords. Now the Two of Cups is a card of union. So there can be actually here, I don't usually focus on love. I usually focus on personal development, but pardon me. You know, we do have Capricorn showing up here with the Devil. So this can be a person coming in for you. I don't have any court cards here yet, but the Two of Cups usually has two people that are quite different. So maybe this can be someone like extremely different from a different culture, different country coming in for you that might be a Capricorn or have some Capricorn placements. And it'll be a nice union for you. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Now, this also can be a card that signifies being in union with your higher self, right? And what did I say before? You want to become more in alignment with your values, more aligned with your true authentic self, and perhaps even your higher self can be attempting to communicate with you to help guide you through this time where you are shedding. It's like shedding things that do not serve you are not easy, especially when they're people or a group of friends or loved ones or even family members that bring you down a lot, or you're not resonating with them or more. Like, we are diverging timelines. Not everyone's going to be going like dimensionally to the new consciousness levels, okay? And so we just have to let them be. The time is gone to argue with people. Don't let them bring you down to their level, okay? So we need, and even habits that have served purposes to us before, like drinking or going out, or like, you're changing, okay? So you need to start pursuing things that are more in alignment with your highest good. And your higher self is actually trying to communicate with you right now, and even maybe your spirit guides as well. So they're going to help guide you through this shedding process. So maybe during these rituals, if you're going to do a ritual for the full moon and the full moons in Capricorn, maybe do some meditations to open yourself up to communicating and inviting in your higher self and your spirit guides and guardian angels and other entities or different forms of consciousness and gods and goddesses that you work with, okay? Because there's some open communication coming for you that's going to help you through this process. And with the Devil, yeah, we have the Eight of Swords. So self-imposed restrictions. So this is like these coping strategies, these people, these habits that we're trying to shed, right? Another card that indicates you having the ability and the power lying with you to remove any obstacles that are impeding on your ability to reach your highest potential, okay? So like the chains on the people's necks in the Devil card, we have a lady here. This is Brienne from Tarth in the Game of Thrones deck, but in the normal Rider-Waite deck, we have a lady who's blindfolded, and she is encaged in a circle of like a cage of swords. But on the normal Rider-Waite deck, it's just a semicircle around her body, okay? And here Brienne, she's sitting on a chair or the Iron Throne. I don't see what it is, but she is like kind of like in like has a boundary or a cage around her made out of swords. Now she can just pull the swords out. She can just move through them. They're not tight together. On the normal Rider-Waite deck, the lady is also bound with she's tied up loosely and has a blindfold on. And the thing is that she can just lean up against one of the swords and break the tethers free, or actually just push herself out of this bound whatever's binding her, and then take off her blindfold and then release herself from this cage that's not even around her fully. Okay, so this is like a sword card, so it's about mental ideas or thought processes that are holding you back, that are not bound in reality. Okay, so if you're having like an inner self-critic, or you're having anxieties, or you don't believe in yourself, or this is all self-imposed and this is not based in reality. So a nice exercise that you can do when you are maybe not feeling your best mentally and you're second guessing yourself and having some thoughts that perhaps aren't conducive to your highest good, is give evidence for yourself. It's a little exercise from cognitive behavioral therapy where you take something that you're thinking of, a negative thought process, and you provide evidence for or against whether or not this is actually based in reality, if this is true or not. Okay. So whatever's holding you back here, you are releasing. We're going to be maybe taking an inventory of things in your life during this full moons that are holding you back, things that you can control yourself in removing out of your life. And you're going to start taking the steps to remove these and to shed these things from your life, things and people and situations. Okay. And you're not alone. Your higher self and your guides and your team, your spiritual team, are here to help you. Okay. Very interesting reading. All right, let's end off with a Sufi Wisdom Oracle card. And we have slow down to relax, break to enjoy the beauty all around you. All right, S. Here we go. Patience is not just sitting and waiting. It is visioning. It is looking at the thorn and seeing the rose. Looking at the night and seeing the day, lovers are patient and know that even the moon needs time to become full. Well, imagery of full moons there too, okay? There are times when we feel weary, drained, and fatigued. Everything seems to be moving at its normal pace, yet our usual energy, drive, and motivation take a bit of a dive. This is when our body and soul are telling us to slow down, take care, and not burn ourselves out. This time has arrived to sit back, relax, and focus on foreseeing the future. Rumi carries a powerful message. Turn your focus inward and towards your spiritual development. There's your spirit guides coming in. You are being called to slow down to see more of the beauty around you. Rumi wants you to realize, if you haven't already, that the power is within you, and you can create anything you wish. All the answers you have been looking for are revealing themselves to you now. But first, you must take the time to connect with the inner source of your divine power, connecting with your higher self and your team. Okay. By quieting your mind, meditating, not only will you be able to see things more clearly and less reactively, but the spaces in your mind may bring forth some amazing insights. Whether it is past life pattern or something you've learned, it is time to set yourself free so you may live more creatively and step into your true power. I'm going to repeat that one more time, okay? Whether it is past life patterns or something you have learned, it is time to set yourself free. We're shedding those things that do not serve us so you may live more creatively and step into your true authentic power. That's what the whole reading's about. So your mantra for this week, my dear Libra, is I am determined to fill more of my time with peace and to relax for as long as I need to renew. If this reading resonated for you, my dear Libra, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if that is something that you'd like to do. You could also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I am truly grateful for all the energy that you have brought me here today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye-bye.